sync this real quick. Alrighty. As usual, 2 accounts. I don't expect to win this one on my alt. In fact, I think it's impossible because of fleets, and I'll show you why. So my opponent is 7 million power. Now, he's got no GLs. His account is all over the place. It's a mess. He's not a good player. But I can't beat these fleets, right? Because I just haven't had the time to build up to that. So my account, where I'm at currently, is 1.8 million. I have Wampa going. Darth Vader is my kind of ace in the hole team that I use to try to beat their strongest one. Qui-Gon I always put on defense. And then, I have the 2 bundles, but other than that, this has been a relatively free-to-play account as far as my standards are concerned. So yeah, these are the teams that I use in varying degrees of success. But this is, the point I'm trying to make here is I can't beat his fleet. No matter what he sets, I can't beat it. But why I'm going to go ahead and stream this is because I don't understand his teams. So he's got GMY lead with random Jedi. All the Zetas, pretty much. And then down here is the real enigma. We have Count Dooku with the Asajj Ventress Omicron, with Newt, General Grievous, and B2. I don't really know what to think of this team, to be honest. I'm fairly certain that Asajj Omicron is only active with Night Sisters. Yeah, Night Sister allies gain max health, all this stuff, right? So it does not surprise me by looking at this one squad that this 7 million power account is in Carbonite 3 with me. Because he's bad and doesn't know what he's doing. Now that only matters so much when I'm this outpowered. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. And then on my main, again, outpowered again, but we'll get to that in a bit. As for my defense, like I said, I keep Qui-Gon on defense. It's my only hope at getting holds against these bigger accounts that I face in Carbonite. And then I got this random, got my random Jabba Rex going here, and then my potential trap team in the back that I have with Iden. But yeah, we'll get it started with this one. I'm definitely going to use Vader against, because despite the fact that Grandmaster Yoda is not a good lead, it's still a Relic 7 Grandmaster Yoda, and that's going to hit really, really hard. So I'm gonna need to use Vader here to just take them all out before they get a turn. Down here, my best bet is probably Phoenix. This Count Dooku is fairly fast. Faster than my Rex, but my Rex gets a bunch of extra speed from Lost Commander. Yeah, he's 228 naturally, but he gets 25 speed, 50 extra speed. So I think I'm going to use Phoenix here against this team. And hopefully they also never get a turn. And then hopefully whatever's in the back, Revan can handle. Alright, so we probably want to go for Grievous first, I think. Not sure. Maybe Ventress. But it kind of doesn't matter because I'm going to be cycling through and trying to stun everything. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to deal with Grievous now. Okay, cool. Probably deal with Newt next. I know he's going to get a revive off. We might just actually save Newt for last. Nice, only one banner lost. Not too bad. And then I'm hoping whatever's in the back here, that is really unfortunate. Vader is my Geo's counter, and I absolutely need Vader for that top wall. Oh man, 236. I do not think Jedi Knight Revan can do this. Now, here's what I could try. And this is very risky. I could try Vader solo here. And then use the rest of my Empire down here against Geos. And hope that Mara and Palpatine can deal with this. But I have a feeling they're not fast enough to go. I don't think they're ever going to get a turn. Yeah, 197. Palpatine's base speed is so low. Now, Mara's base speed is fairly high, but I have her modded weirdly. 244, it's not... So, I have this here, which is a potency, crit chance, offense are all great for her. But normally you would do a speed arrow. Yeah, Randall, I was really considering not doing it, but I went ahead and did it anyways. And interestingly enough, it's your favorite team that's complicated it. So I have to figure out how to deal with this as well as this Jedi team when I need Vader for both. I'm considering trying Vader solo here. They're not fast. I might actually be able to deal with this with Jedi Knight Revan, because that is a really slow Yoda. But I don't know. That's a lot of Zetas. Not really. I don't think so. I mean, I think my Revan does still go first. Let's see, 236. 246. So I don't know how much faster the brute is. And yes, Revan can taunt ignore, and so I can focus down GBA. Let's see. He's got 85,000 protection though. That is a lot of protection. He's got all protection primaries. It's been good, Decepted. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to stream at all because my opponent has 5 million GP on me. But when I looked at his defense, I saw this guy has absolutely no idea what he's doing. like this Grandmaster Yoda lead team with just whatever. And then this team was the real Enigma with Count Dooku, Saj Ventress, Newt, General Grievous, and B2. Like, I don't even know what abomination this is. Like, her Omicron's not even active if there's no Night Sisters. Like, it only applies to Night Sisters. But yeah. I could try Jedi Knight Revan here. I could also try Vader solo here and then Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade here. I could also try Jedi Knight Revan here and use Vader down here. Because of these two teams, this one I'm more afraid of. But that Relic 7 Yoda could definitely one-shot things. Which is concerning in its own right. The team's not particularly fast. Revan would go first. And I could all in on Yoda, perhaps. But Geos are one of those teams. Yeah. Oh, what's up, Bloodless? Yeah, Geos are one of those teams where they require the bare minimum. And if you try to like kind of toy around with that, you're gonna get crushed. You'll never get a turn. And so this is why once your team counters this, you just don't really mess with that. And I always use Vader here. So I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna try Vader down here, and then I'm gonna try Jedi Knight Revan against that Yoda. Yeah, they're a good team for sure, especially in this rank. I don't know. Whichever team I use Vader against, I'm gonna crush. There's no doubt in my mind about that. But I feel like Revan's gonna let me down in this GAC. Maybe I could theory craft something here. I could use Vader solo here. He's fast enough. Yeah, 247. 8,000. So he's gonna he Vader by himself is more than enough here. That is a fantastic question, Decepted. I have not failed against C yet with Wampa. But I have never actually tried it when they had Wat. I've never been faced with it. I would. I guarantee you that regardless of if I would do it for science. Because every single time I try to push the limits of what Wampa can do, especially this set while it has the Kron. Oh, you're saying has Wat with it and you don't have this Wampa Kron. That's what you're saying. Okay. Probably not. Probably not. Now the question is, do you have? I don't have any Datacrons on this account. Do you have a level 6 Cron with the damage over time, granting protection on the level 3, and the attack again level 6? Deceptive. Because those are the most important elements of the Wampa Cron. The level 9 is nice, but it's the level 3 and the level 6 that matter way more. But I also don't know. I've never attacked C with Wampa when it had what. Both times I did it, it had stuff like, Darth Revan and other things. Other random Sith. So I might be able to do Vader solo here. Or Vader solo here. And then try like some kind of Emperor Palpatine, Mara Jade, this, something like this. Or maybe something like, yeah, probably this. Any crons with that. Okay, yeah, I wouldn't try it then. Yeah, I have a feeling that this might be good enough for this. Plus, I do kind of want to use Savage's thing. I just got it like right before this. Zeta. I'm gonna try this. All right. So we want to just probably go ahead and fracture Yoda just to get him out of the way. Because he's the one I'm most scared of for sure. And then we want to start working our way through these weaker units. This worked well. Yeah, that worked well. I got RG and Thrawn on defense with Lord Vader. Do you think it could work with Vader and another Empire character? Against C? You're asking if Vader can beat C? No, wait. Yeah, if Vader can beat C? I've never seen that. My gut tells me no. Yeah, it's usually C Mirror solo or with Watt or Wampa. But yeah, something tells me Vader and another Empire character would not beat C. He's still a GL. Even on defense. Alright, so I'm going to use Vader. And I'm going to throw this bitch with him. Just give him a little speed boost. And for some little bit of a safety net. Actually, what was my... Oh, right. I can't. Not with her. And did not work. Hmm. fine. Oh, he did not have taunt anymore. No ability block, please. Ooh, that was close. Alright, so we want to... I'm concerned here for sure. So fucking tanky. This is what I meant by 85,000 fucking protection, man. He's just so tanky. This should give me another turn. And there we go. Whew. That was a tanky GBA. Tried it with EP, Mara, Second Sister Vader, and Type Pilot. Yeah. I had a feeling. Like I say, he's still a GL. And so unless you're specifically exploiting his kit by using a solo character, he's still pretty hard to beat. But the reason he's such a bad defensive GL is because you can exploit his kit by using a solo character. And this is what I thought. Yeah, this is why at the beginning, I don't think any of y'all were here yet, but I said at the beginning, I didn't have any chance to win this. I knew I could clear these zones probably, but I have no way to beat his fleet. Just because his account is so much stronger than mine, his ships are more leveled up, he's got more characters, he's been playing longer, and so I just don't have the fleet strength to match this. I mean, I'll give it a shot, but it's not gonna work. Well, we'll see. What is this fleet, man? This irritates the hell out of me when I lose to players like this. Man, why can they ignore taunt? So irritating. Please don't kill my TIE Defender. I need that ship's damage. No. I think it's all over. We'll see. Ouch. Think it's over. I would need TIE Pilot to dodge everything. It did. I still got so many ships. Yeah. Unfortunate. And I have nothing left. Yeah. Yep. That was exactly what I meant. Even though this player has no idea what he's doing, and this fleet is beyond garbage, I just don't have enough. But yeah, is what it is. Time to go on to my main. We will do that right there. Don't want to leak any secrets. Now this one should be more interesting. Again, my opponent is stronger than me. 9.2 million, 3 GLs. They have Executor, which I don't have. I don't think their Datacrons were anything. Yeah, nothing. I do know that they set 2 GLs on defense, at least in the front wall. We got Ray, Geos, and Gas to deal with down south. And I got Slacker, Phasma, and Jedi Knight revving up north. Now, something I noticed when I was looking at this and looking at his inventory is he does not have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, right? So he doesn't have Jedi Knight Cal Kestis. And he put Revan and Hoda on defense and Gas, meaning his Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker team is going to be something like you know, Jedi, or going to be JML, then Jedi Knight Luke, and then like Mace Windu, Shakti, Kiadi Mundi, something like that, right? And that squad has no hope of beating Rey without any of the units that make that squad better. Because again, Jedi Knight Revan and Hoda, those are both here on defense. And he doesn't have Cal Kestis, meaning he is not beating this. CG out here personally nerfing silent with opponents with 2x more GP than him because he's too strong otherwise. Damn straight. the one time I had an opponent at my level, I crushed them. Oh man. All right, so now here's the real problem of this though. He's got Ben with all the Omicrons. I don't know if Starkiller can beat this. And if Starkiller can't beat this, then I'm not clearing him either. Right? Now, there's a part of me that wants to just use Slacker against Ray, Star Killer against Gas, only try to clear the bottom, and then not even attempt to clear the top. Right? Because as you know, these zones are worth more, these bottom zones. So if I full clear without dropping on this bottom, and he can't beat Ray, then even if he perfect clears my top, and I don't touch his top, other than beating Jedi Knight Revenant and Phasma, then I should still win. That would be the safe play, because I've already looked at his roster. I already know he can't beat Ray, right? I know this. He can't do it. Actually, let me be a little bit more thorough with my investigation before I decide that. Maybe he can. So he does have Star Killer. Which can beat Ray. No, I don't think it can. That is the slowest Mara Jade I've ever seen in my life, other than my own on my alt, who's gear 10, gear 11. That Mara's not beating my Ray, or that Star Killer's not beating my Ray. At least I hope not. All right, never mind. I'm gonna go for the riskier play. I can't guarantee that Ray will hold anymore. Between JML and between Star Killer, he might be able to deal with it. So that means I have to attempt to Star Killer Ray and do a Slacker mirror up here. Well, that will be my plan. I will try to Star Killer this, and if it doesn't work, I will have to use Slacker and go with my second plan of just trying to clear the bottom, because it's worth more. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. And pray. Damn. Everybody's in damage immunity. I'm gonna need her to ult Yeah, there it is. But we still want to hit her with all the stuff. Oh, we got people out of damage immunity now. I mean, it doesn't matter because until she ults, they're all only taking 1 damage. There it is. We survived it. Now we kill. Everything. Okay, that worked. Got a little sketchy there. Yep, that was concerning, but we managed it. So now we can pursue that path where Starkiller beat Ray. Now I can attempt to full clear him. Now, the biggest problem with that though is I'm not entirely sure what to throw at gas here. I'm gonna go ahead and do these geos first. And this looks like for sure Vader by himself is enough. But I never trust that. So I always put Talon with him. Just to give him the extra 28 speed. Easy. Now, what to do about gas, I'm not sure. I feel like I'm going to have to use GI there. Which means I'm not sure what I'm going to use against this Revan. I don't face a ton of gases on... I haven't faced a ton of gas in my time. So I'm kind of curious here. Treya, Malicos, Riva, Starkiller, of course. Starkiller. Great. Riva. CLS, Gas, Starkiller. Yeah, that's what I thought. Wow, 60%. Yeah, that's a pickle. That's a pickle. For sure. What to use against gas? I mean, looking at those statistics, my only hope seems to be GI. And I'll have to figure something else out for Revan. Wampa, maybe. That's a tanky freaking gas. That is a tanky gas. Alright, where's fives? There he is. Where's Rex? There he is. Nice. Okay, we survived that. And my ninth sister is incredibly tanky. All of my Inquisitors are tanky. They have to be for the Reva mission. Nice. I'll take 64 there. Now I have used up most of my strongest teams already. See what he's got in the back. Okay, JTR, Grievous, Murder Bears. Well, that is a problem, because I have to Wampa this Grievous, which means I really have no idea what I'm doing against Shadow Knight Revan now. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Yeah. I don't know. Really don't know. Man, that damage immunity is fucking annoying. Alrighty. Well, that was the obvious choice. Now what the hell do I do with the rest of this trash? JTR. Qui-Gon, maybe? Murder Bears. Slacker here for sure. I might mirror match this too. I think my phase move's just better. 207. 225. 205. Mine's stronger for sure. I'm faster across the board. Well, that's not faster, but it doesn't really matter because this is the one that matters. I don't know. This one's a tough one. Like, it's more important that I clear this zone down here than the one up north. This one's worth more points. But I'm not entirely sure what to throw at JTR. Oh my god, what was that? CLS, Grievous. Night Sisters, Grievous, CLS, Gas. Punished again for not having it. You know, if the protection thing still exists with Gas, and you get rid of all his protection and he just doesn't get back up. Yep. That's why C is the perfect counter to Gas. You drain all his protection, he never stands back up. I'm also I think that's the only case that I know of, because I think he's immune to actual protection disruption. But C, if C drains his protection, yeah, he just sits down and doesn't get back up. Well, until all of his teammates die, then he does get back up because he has to. But I don't think he gets his protection back. I don't know what to do against JTR. I kind of wish I had put Padme on Grievous. I thought about it. I really did. I thought about switching it out and taking Grievous on offense and putting Padme back on defense. Now I wish I had. So I'll have to try something unorthodox here. Either Padme or Qui-Gon Jinn or something to that regard. Murder Bears, I think I'm just going to use Bounty Hunters. That's been my kind of standard here. It's been my kind of go-to. Because they just can't deal enough damage to kill Bosk, from my experience. Yep. Alright, what do I use here? Padme. Or Qui-Gon. My options are Padme, Qui-Gon Jinn, Geos, and Phasma, I think. Because I'm saving Slacker for the mirror. And I was just traumatized by JTR earlier in the day, so I'm concerned. I think I'm going to use Qui-Gon Jinn. Or perhaps Padme is probably safer. And I can use Qui-Gon Jinn against that Phasma team. Or maybe even Revan. Or maybe I use Padme against Revan. That could work. Man, I don't know. That Anakin. This is a tough one for sure. I think I have to use Padme here. And then try Qui-Gon Jinn against JTR. The thing with here's the downside of Swagger.gg, right? Here's the downside. Padme is never gonna appear in any of these fucking lists. You wanna know why? Because she's either on defense or she's with JMK. Like nobody in Kyber ever uses her by herself. So she's never gonna appear in one of these lists. So that's the downside of this site. And why you have to use your own judgment a lot of the time as well. So you kind of just take like you kind of look at like what the counters are. And then kind of extrapolate out from there for ones you don't have. So gas, CLS, Malgus, CLS. And I feel like Padme would be fine. Jedi Knight Revan's teams always do a lot of attacking out of turns. So I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. And I am going to use the better of my two Krons for this. Although this Kron is better with, yeah. I mean, both Qui-Gon and this team really want to use that Kron, but I'm going to use it here. Mostly so that I have a better chance of surviving Anakin Burst. Man, they're really going after Shock T. I don't like that at all. Triggered Savior, but I need Padme not to die. Tragedy. Yeah, it's doomed. I don't even think I'm going to kill a unit here. It's unfortunate. Real unfortunate. Well, that worked. But I am not clearing this Jedi Knight Ribbon. It is not happening. And for that, I got to give him props to his defense. At this point, I would have to use Slacker here, and I have to use Slacker in the mirror. Now, if I wanted to try to be extraordinarily greedy, I could try just this. But I'm pretty sure that's doomed to fail. Oh. This only leaves me Geos against Revan, which has no chance. I mean, we'll try it. So what I think I need to do here is strip her of turn meter, feed turn meter into my own team, get that going, get the speed down going, and then kill this guy. Wow, he didn't die. Okay, we gotta kill her then. Stun? Nope. Okay. Geos never beat this. But we'll see. That's all I got left. It's the only thing I can try. Savior triggered. Is there a chance here? Yo, Randall, is your favorite team gonna save the day? There might be a chance here. Yo, I hope you're here watching that. Your team literally saved the day when I thought my GAC was over. Wow. Hello, finalizer. Oh, wow. I can clear these too. Probably. Finalizer is not really a good defensive fleet. Never doubt my bugs again. I won't. I won't. I mean, you saw that Jedi Knight Revan team crush my Padme team. Padme is for all, like, Padme is definitely the better team, right? But bugs got it done. So yeah, this is Negotiator versus Finalizer and Finalizer versus Rebels. That's what we're doing here. And last time, I did not take the TIE Advance. And I lost because I ran out of ships. So we are not making that mistake again. We're just going to run it with all of the ships. So he's sleeping. By sleeping, I mean stealth. Landed the buff immunity. That's huge. That's what lost me my fight last time. And this is exactly why I've always said Finalizer is a bad defensive fleet. Because the fleet itself is not good at protecting Kylo. And Kylo is all the damage the fleet has. Well, or most of it. Let's try to get some of those banners back. Not bad. And then hopefully finalizer is good enough here. And it could very well not be. It all depends on how many assists he gets, like how much burst he has coming out of the gates. I could very, very easily just get run over in the first couple turns. But it is beatable. Damn. It would have been absolutely huge if I'd killed that. Now we're in a bit of a rough spot. We're in a really rough spot. Damn, twice? Come on. Bad RNG, dude. That's so unfortunate. Both ships should have died and lived with 1 HP. I hope I don't lose because of that. I definitely lost a ship because of it, though. So my banners will suffer. Before and after, yeah. Now you're doing what you're supposed to do, stupid ship. I wonder how many banners those lack of one shots cost me. $63. Fuck, that's awful. We did full clear though. 15-16. Not my best score. Definitely not. We did drop a battle against the Jedi Knight Revan. Bugs ended up saving the day there. And this second fleet battle did not go well because of bad RNG. I failed the one-shot the Ghost, and I failed the one-shot the Outrider. Both of which I feel like should have got one shot. But that's the way it goes. RNG is a part of the game. But yeah, I will definitely send it over to YouTube for anybody who didn't get to watch it. Now I just gotta hope for something on my defense to hold. So he's got Starkiller and he's got Jedi Knight Luke or Jedi Master Luke left, and so potentially those could deal with this. Now he doesn't have any Datacrons to help him. and I had a lot of Datacrons to help me, which is one of the things that makes up the difference between my strength and these big accounts. Hopefully Grievous can get a hold, or Phoenix got me a random hold last time. Now he's still got Executor to attack with, so I don't expect Malevolence to get any holds this time, as he usually does. But we'll see. And then if he gets past Ray, there's nothing back here. This is just a joke of his own. If he gets past Ray. Alrighty. Well, that was fun. Nice little midweek GAC action. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. I'll be back on Friday for my next round. Peace.